Leave a like in this video right now for absolutely nothing. Yeah, no joke, absolutely nothing. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're looking at a TikTok challenge that, started out with really good intentions, but, then again, the internet is just a bad place with a lot of bad people, and anything with good intentions will be just turned the wrong way. So this TikTok trend actually happened like a couple weeks ago, but I just found out about it now, and I'm just making this video to take a look at it, read a few articles, and just make sure you guys are in the loop and stay informed, and just make sure you stay away from this stuff, because this stuff is just wild, bro. So there have been a lot of TikTok trends in the past that have really been, it's the user's fault. The people who have been, licking ice cream and then putting it back, people sticking forks into just random like electrical sockets. There's a lot of dumb ideas. A lot of the time it's on the person. But this one actually, it wasn't stupid in the beginning. Like it seemed like a normal TikTok trend that was actually just for, positivity and, helping people out, making people feel good about themselves. But this is actually just, it went really wrong. Today we're talking about the silhouette challenge and why you should never do this on TikTok. And if you or your friends have any videos of it, of yourself or someone else doing the challenge, just take it down right now. Don't even bother watching the rest of this video. Come back to it later. Just go to your account, take it down right now. And we're going to look at some articles explaining why this was bad. Just kind of talking about it generally and how the internet sucks sometimes, basically. If you haven't already done so, consider subscribing with notifications on. I'm trying to hit 200K before I graduate in a couple months, and I really would appreciate it. Anyways, let's take a look. First of all, I also want to quickly say that I got this idea from DACEPT. Go check out his channel. He will be linked down below. We're boys. We talk a bit. I've also been in a few of his videos, so drop him a sub if you haven't already. He's the alright man, so if you know him from that, that's him. Anyways, let's take a look at the article. So as you can see here, it says, beware the silhouette challenge, creepy people are removing the red filter. So I'll briefly give you an overview of what the challenge is in like 30 seconds. For obvious reasons, I can't show you videos of it because, as I'll explain later, I just don't want to circulate or draw any attention to those videos. So essentially, you would be doing just like a regular video of yourself, and then it would cut to different music. And then you'd also have this red filter, which would basically make you a silhouette. Theoretically, you would be masked, so like your body couldn't be seen, but you could see like the silhouette of yourself. So a lot of people what they would do is to kind of like empower themselves. They would like take off a lot of clothes, probably a lot more than they'd be comfortable with showing without the silhouette. So it was a good idea in a sense in the beginning. It was for good reasons, at least. I'm not saying it was a good idea. It had good intentions. However, as this article will explain, the red filter, unfortunately, people were able to figure out a way to get software to remove the filter, which obviously is very bad. This is just another reminder, if you haven't already done so, if you or a friend has done this challenge and it's still up on your page, just make sure to go ahead and take that down right now. And if you haven't or already did take it down or just took it down, feel free to sit back and relax and we'll read this article. So this article reads saying that the silhouette challenge is a trend that has been going viral on TikTok as of late that involves dancing as a silhouette with the details of your body are mostly obscured by a red filter. But beware, creepy people are using software and editing techniques to remove the red filter. So obviously it's pretty bad because it's going to show a lot more than you were intended. And it's just so unfortunate nowadays that, because of so many people on the internet and the whole range of people, normal people, good people, heroes, and then complete weirdos, creeps, people that really just, the bottom 1% of society right here. Unfortunately, there's no vetting test to be like, you're good enough to be on the internet. And if anything, I think that'd be pretty bad if the government decided who was good and who was bad to be on the internet for arbitrary reasons. But that's beyond the point. I mean, first of all, I just want to say I just feel bad, man. I honestly just feel bad for everyone who did this because they were just trying to, they were trying to feel good about themselves. And maybe they needed this. And then all this stress and pressure out of nowhere came because the app developers didn't realize, or not the app developers, the filter developers didn't realize that their filter could be removed. And it just was such an unfortunate situation, bro. It's just such a shame, dude. So as you can see here, the silhouette challenge started as an idea to promote body positivity. Participants, the majority of which seemed to be women, first would film themselves most commonly clothed in a doorway, and then would change and they would be in a silhouette. And it's just, once again, it's just unfortunate because the intentions originally we're just really good, honestly. Like, women today have a lot of struggles, especially with a lot of body positivity and issues like that. And I've seen it. I've seen it with people I know. They're struggling. They're thinking about like what other people are thinking about them a lot. I mean, even I think about what other people think about me, but just, I know some people, and a lot of them happen to be women that just think about it like at a next level. And honestly, it breaks my heart. It makes me feel bad. I want them to be happy. And if like at first when I saw this trend, I was like, okay, good for them. Like that's good. And then it's just, bro, it's unfortunate that this is how it turned out, dude. That obvious it had to be the people, the weirdos having this like complex, super expensive software to remove the red filter. Like, man, what are you doing with your life at this point? While I was watching DACEPT's videos, he actually found videos with like 300,000 views teaching you how to remove the red silhouette. Like it literally got that bad that over 300, I mean, I can understand you searching it out of curiosity and disgust and not actually someone who's going to do it, but I 100% guarantee that probably about a third, if not more, of those 300,000 people probably had the intent of doing it. I'm going to say a lot of them definitely did search it up to just be like, damn, this is actually happening. But enough of the 300,000 definitely went out of their way to do it. This kind of reminds me of just an issue that I'm not passionate about, but I'm passionately concerned about, and that is deepfakes. I think for the national security of the world, as well as just, so many issues come with deepfakes on the internet. It's honestly one of the scariest issues, and I don't want to talk too much about it because this is about the silhouette challenge, but maybe at the end of the video I will talk a little bit about my personal concerns about deepfakes on society and just, the internet and just life and how big that's going to play a role in the next 10 years in my personal opinion. I think it's going to be huge. I think that we're going to have a lot of potential, just like really close calls. And like, because someone's going to fake a world leader saying something and it's going to be perfectly mimicked. Dude, it's just so many bad things that can happen. So the article goes on to say, just basically saying, just be aware of what you're wearing when you're doing the silhouette. Because like, if you're wearing something you'd be comfortable filming yourself normally doing, and then you do the silhouette challenge, as long as you're comfortable with the fact that someone might be able to see that, removing the filter, then there isn't really an issue there, but just be aware if you're going to do it. I would just suggest not even doing the trend at all at this point. Thankfully, it said Google is actually working with a lot of other companies to take down these videos, especially the edited ones. The only hope I have is, as bad as the deep fakes and this kind of software that's able to remove certain features, is as bad as that is getting, the only hope I currently have is the good technology is potentially growing just as fast, if not faster. So Google is having AI that can take this stuff down and is getting really smart at finding and deleting it, which while that, we shouldn't have the problem in the first place, 100%, at least we have tools and technology coming in to kind of try and combat this, because this is really scary. So a little bit about deepfakes, because while this TikTok technology, which is able to remove the red filter, isn't a deepfake itself, I'm kind of classifying it in the same genre of internet technology used for, malicious purposes, and a lot of new technology that's able to do this and be able to like create things that aren't really there that can be used. And for example, oh man, I mean, you can really, if there's enough images of someone's face or enough video of someone's face, you can put it into computer software and it can literally generate a pretty realistic version of someone's face. And the thing is, I've seen a lot that like aren't that realistic and they're just made for fun. But the thing is, I'm sure that there's technology, and I'm sure in probably the next year or so, that we'll probably see stuff that is hyper realistic. Hopefully, the only thing that's keeping me hopeful is I've seen a lot of news from like Google and a lot of these other companies, like I think Facebook's working on this too, basically technology that is able to detect a deep fake, even if it's really good, which is really our only hope at this point. And I'm really hoping that the technology will be able to maybe flag any video if it's a deep fake and be really good, basically keep up with the technology itself. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's just all, I wish it didn't have to happen. And it really doesn't have to happen. And it's just the people that it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. And I can only say that if you're doing this or tried to do it, you got to stop. You got to realize that this isn't fair for the people you're doing it for. And I guess the only hope now is the technology that Google and Facebook are using and creating to hopefully put a stop to this. Anyways, if you made it this far into the video, comment Door down below so I can see how many people actually made it to the end of my videos, because I really do appreciate it. I've been mixing up my content a little bit. I don't really want to cover stupid Twitter drama every single day. And I hope you guys like these kind of reaction style videos where I have commentary about other things on the internet, because these videos are a lot more interesting for me, and I just don't want to cover drama every day. It's just not fun, and it's just not a good way to go about this. So just a huge extra big special thank you to everyone who's been supporting my videos recently, especially the ones that aren't Twitter MCYT stuff. Anyways, love you guys. See you next time. Peace.